Hello everyone, welcome back to my channels. Today I am going to talk about Thinkorswim or TOS platform where I use my charting and pattern and a lot of other scanner with this platform, and I'm happy with it, and I know a lot of people also using it. So I have one quick scanner for pattern recognition, which I'm going to share with you, and hopefully you benefit from this video. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. So we are in this platform now, and I will be showing you how could you personally script a scanner that will give you some idea on the reversal of the stock, where you can actually scan the area or stock that started to reverse on a daily chart. On the Thinkorswim chart section, well, I have three chart open here. It doesn't matter if you are in one or three. We're going to click on the pattern on the corner. There is a little tool. It's called pattern analysis tool. You click on it and it's probably a check mark. We want to select pattern. So here is where the all the magic happens. So we click on the candlestick, and these are the pre-populated candlestick pattern that you can choose from. What we want to do is create our own, and that's why I'm going to show with you how to do it. So we click on the create, and here is the candlestick pattern that we want to create. So I would add a few candle, and we start with the candle down candles. We want to create 4, or maybe actually, yeah, 4 is good. So what we want to do, we are looking for the reversal, right? So that means the stock has been beat up a few days, and normally one of the best pattern is the 3 days beat up. So we want to match these three candles closing lower from previous candle. So low of the candle here is less than previous candle, and here as well we just drag from L, which is low, to the L previous candle, and we call it less. So in this strategy we want 3 days of beat up and then the 4th day's recovery. So we want the close of this 4th days, it should be above the high of the next day, previous day. Why? Because that gives us hammer or shooting star candle pattern, and that's why we want to see that. So as you can see, it's very nice created here. 3 days of downtrend, and the 4th days is reversing, and most likely by this time the RSI also is starting to reverse. So here's what we do. We want to copy by going on the Think script editor, copy this, the whole script, Control C, copy, and then we want to close that. Okay, we are done here. Now let's go to scanner. One thing is worth to mention is, if you are on paper trade platform or you log in as a paper trading, you won't be able to use the study, so that wouldn't work for you. That's why you have to be on live. So I want to make sure you guys know that before you realize, oh, how come you can't create a study? Because study won't work for paper trading. So anyway, we add a study, which I did, and now we want to edit it. So here we go on edit, and then we copy and we paste the script that we copied previously, and we just put it in here. We press OK, and that's one part. Okay, so, and if I scan now, it's gonna probably load a few, or today is a Sunday, the market is closed, maybe we would have get more result. But at this point, because market is closed, that's what we get. But because we are daily, we might be missing a few. It's not like a huge thing. The other the other filter I'm gonna add is another study. I'm gonna try one more filter. I wanna trade a stock that has market cap of 500 million. 500 million. So we don't want to scan the stock that is penny stocks and don't have really any market cap. So we don't want to be fooled or tricked by those. So now that we have these three, we can always tweak them. So we want to save them. So let's save and call it 3 days down and reversal. So what I did was I saved it as a dynamic filter, or I guess a scanner, so we can always open it in our watch list, so we don't lose it. So let me just quickly open it here. We go on our watch list on this side, and I saved it. It's right here. Let's see what does it look like on the chart. So we see that candle open above the previous low, which is good. We also want to see some kind of recognized candle pattern. As I said, this one showing shooting a star or engulfing hammer, whatever you want to call it. So you want to do your own due diligence by, first of all, creating your or drawing your own trend line from where it started downtrending, right? Roughly, or you can do channel, whichever you like. Let's do channel. As I said, we want to see if we are actually seeing some power in this reversal. So that's one of them, right? So let's do that. Move on to next one. We want to also see if this pattern is actually being recognized or being supported by any other indicator that we can use. So in this case, I'm going to open an indicator, add a study. I'm gonna have some moving average, exponential. So let's do 50. Let's do 200. These are the pretty commonly used pattern that most traders watching closely. And as you can see, let me edit this. I usually use the blue line for my view up for the short term. Anyway, this is what we see. And then what we want to see if there is gonna be any shape of support or resistance around these lines. So there is nothing here. It opens here. There is nothing close to see any pattern being created. So all of these guys are below the moving averages. So I don't see any. Oh, one more study I like to add. It's called RSI. Just to see how oversold we are. And I use this 5 minutes to see where we are at. As you can see, this scanner is showing us some sort of reversal here, and I'm gonna show you. I like to also use the weekly to get some idea where we are at. Let's tweak our scanner a little bit more, and let's say we want to have this stock that has a price of above whatever price you want. $2. So we are not dealing with penny stocks. So let's save it again, which is the same one, and override it. And as you can see, it gives us some result that is possibly starting to reverse. All we have to do is watching for the highlighted area or magnificent area, which is for this stock, for instance, we are $60. So the area of resistance would be $62, and here 65, which makes sense. And also what you could do is have your stop just below the previous day close candle, which is $59. So we are a dollar kind of 59.79. You can actually, what you can do is put your stop here for $1, and then potentially you want to go for 3. So it's like a 1 to 3 ratio. So to lose $1 to make $3, I would say possible is 65. That would be our full reversal. And it can happen because it did happen here. It went up almost $10, $15 from today, and then it's holding some area of support, which is right here. So I think the ratio win to, you know, reward risk reward ratio, it's pretty good, because you're, even if you buy a small amount like the 100 share, you're trying to, make $500, but you lose $100. So if this is the stock you want to trade, and we have this one, which is also creating, it's already broke through the 50-day moving average and 200 moving average is beat up. It's oversold. So it's trying to reverse a little bit, but again, I can see that coming back to 14.98 or $15 from $14. So 50-cent move. I don't know if it's worth it to take. And this is also something you want to think of. This one actually is not bad. It created an engulfing candle and is playing on the channel. We want to make sure we break through that channel. So heading up to $9 to nine, I would say $10. But the risk and reward ratio here is a little bit small. You could put your stop around 950. See if you can get 50 cent out of it. Just losing 10-15 cents to make 50 cents. I hope you guys liked this video and got some value, but this is how you can create your own scanner and seeing if that would work for you. Test it out, and this is where I can see you would get the, you know, you would probably be more creative to a little bit adjusted based on what you think. But that's why I use that scanner all the time. I have a bunch of scanners here. As you can see, oversold everything. And that would be something if you want to test it out. If you have any question, let me know, and I'll be glad to uh, explain it more or answer your question. Hopefully that you like that video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, as well as like this video and subscribe to my channel for video like this, and let me know what other video you like to see regarding Thinkorswim or other platforms such as Interactive Broker. These are the two platforms that I use, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Until next video, have a wonderful day.